There is a calm that people celebrate too quickly. A calm that arrives not with relief, but with silence. A silence so deep that it feels unfamiliar to the body that once lived in constant alert. This calm does not come from safety. It comes from exhaustion. After years of inner fear, the nervous system stops asking questions, not because the world finally became gentle, but because the body no longer has the strength to stay afraid. The heart slows down. The mind grows quieter. The panic fades, and yet something feels missing. This calm feels cold, distant, like standing in a house after a storm has passed, noticing that the walls are still standing, but the warmth is gone. Some people spend their entire lives chasing calm. Others reach it and feel an unexplainable grief, because this calm did not heal them. It only helped them survive. And survival, when it lasts too long, changes the meaning of peace. Fear was never a single moment. It was not one event, one memory, one trauma. It was a pattern. It lived in the background of daily life, in the way the body woke up already tense, in the way silence felt uncomfortable, in the way happiness always felt temporary. Fear did not shout. It whispered. It whispered, "Be careful." It whispered, "Don't relax." It whispered, "Something will go wrong." Over time, these whispers became normal. The body learned to stay ready, not for something specific, but for anything. The shoulders stayed tight without awareness. The breath stayed shallow even at rest. The jaw clenched as if preparing for impact. This fear did not always feel painful. Often, it felt like responsibility. People called it maturity, awareness, being realistic. But the truth was simpler. The nervous system had learned that being calm was unsafe. So fear stayed, and slowly fear became home. Fear is learned long before it is understood. Often in childhood, often without words, in homes where emotions were unpredictable, where love depended on behavior, where silence meant something was wrong, in environments where mistakes were punished more than effort was noticed, where rest felt lazy, where being alert felt necessary. The child did not analyze these conditions. The body adapted. It learned to read faces carefully, to listen to tone more than words, to sense danger before it arrived. This adaptation was not weakness. It was intelligence. The nervous system did exactly what it was designed to do: protect. But protection, when it never ends, becomes a burden. The body stayed in survival mode long after the original threats were gone. And survival mode slowly reshaped the self. Hypervigilance does not feel dramatic. It feels normal. It feels like constantly thinking ahead, like replaying conversations, like preparing for disappointment. The mind stays busy. The body stays tense. Rest never feels complete. Even in moments of calm, something stays alert. Joy is monitored. Happiness is questioned. Peace feels temporary. This constant readiness becomes identity. I'm just an anxious person. I overthink. I can't relax. But underneath these labels is a body that never felt safe enough to rest. And bodies like this eventually reach a limit. Fear does not leave dramatically. It fades quietly. The panic attacks become less frequent. The racing thoughts slow down. The body no longer reacts as sharply. People notice the change. You seem calmer. You're doing better. You've healed. But internally, something feels strange. The calm feels flat. Moments that once caused anxiety now cause nothing. Moments that should feel exciting feel distant. It feels like watching life instead of participating in it. Fear once made everything intense. Now, calm makes everything quiet. And this quiet feels unfamiliar. This calm does not feel like peace. It feels like the nervous system has shut a door. Not because the danger is gone, but because it could not stay open any longer. Psychology calls this emotional numbing. The brain lowers the volume on feelings to avoid overwhelm. Pain dulls. Joy fades. Excitement softens. This is not healing. This is protection. The body chooses distance over danger. From the outside, it looks stable. Inside, it feels empty. This is the tragedy no one talks about. When fear disappears, people expect happiness. But instead, there is loss. A strange grief. Not for fear, but for what fear brought with it. Intensity, urgency, meaning. Fear made moments feel important. It made connections feel charged. It made life feel sharp. Without fear, life feels softer, but also thinner. This grief is confusing, because fear caused pain. So why miss anything connected to it? Because the body misses aliveness. The mind says, "You're safe now." The body says, "I don't feel alive." This creates tension. Why does calm feel empty? Why does peace feel boring? Why does safety feel distant? Because the nervous system learned that intensity meant meaning. And now intensity is gone. But nothing has replaced it yet. The turning point does not come as motivation. It comes as understanding. The realization that calm is not the same as healing. That numbness is not peace. This awareness does not demand action. It simply tells the truth. Fear is gone. But safety has not arrived yet. And naming this truth creates space. True safety feels different from numbness. It allows emotion to exist without threat. It does not silence feeling, it supports it. This safety develops slowly. Through consistency. Through gentle experiences. Through moments where feelings rise. And nothing bad happens. The nervous system learns a new lesson. Feeling does not equal danger. Emotion returns gradually. Not as chaos. Not as fear. But as warmth. Joy feels real again. Sadness feels deeper but manageable. Presence replaces vigilance. The calm changes. It becomes softer. More alive. This is not a return to fear. It is something beyond it. Eventually, calm becomes spacious. Not empty. Open. A stillness that allows emotion to move freely. A quiet that does not erase depth. This calm breathes. It holds joy without panic. It holds sadness without collapse. It holds life without fear. This is not the calm of exhaustion. It is the calm of safety. Closing reflection. The tragedy was never becoming calm. The tragedy was believing that numbness was the destination. True calm is not the absence of fear. It is the presence of safety. And when that safety finally arrives, life does not become louder. It becomes real.